Toxic trait,
Probably my attitude.
I'll just like ghost people.
Yeah, I'm an overthinker.
I would shut down. I need time to process the situation before I can actually talk to you.
Sometimes I like shut down. I have my moments. I'm not a person that have mood swings. It's just that I'm like a person that you have to be able to understand.
Okay, ladies, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Drew. I'm a system engineer and I'm 27.
Okay, Drew, I didn't even have to ask you anything. You came out ready.
Yeah, ready to go. Yeah.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I do a couple of different things for fun. So right now I'm currently training my dog for agility courses and things like that. So I'm trying to get more into that, as well as like I also do a little bit of fitness stuff on the side, like motivational fitness and things like that.
Okay.
So just trying to expand my repertoire and be like well balanced.
So this girl heard fitness and she popped. Guess she don't like the gym, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are some things you look for in a woman?
Definitely someone who's more on the humble side, has a good head on their shoulders, is able to kind of like tell me and communicate things effectively, and also just be someone who's willing to listen, right? Okay. I think for me, when I look for someone who's listening and capable of listening them back, we kind of make it work because I'm kind of a listener, so.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would definitely have to say anybody who isn't capable of being humble. Like there's situations and times where you might be like a little bit over stressed about something, about you have a way to control yourself. I think that's really something that's really important. So if you're not able to do that, it's going to be kind of an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon over here.
Okay.
Let's go on over there and see what's going on.
Okay.
I bet you she's gonna be like, first of all, you're really handsome, blah, 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 blah.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm 24.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon, Jasmine?
I feel like you're very handsome.
Appreciate it.
Bro, I just called that literally, like first sentence of that comes out of these women's mouth is you're very handsome. And it's like copy paste lines, you know what I'm saying? They don't really mean it. They're just trying to let you off easily.
Yeah, of course. It's not really my type.
Okay. Is there something specific that makes him not really your type?
And I wouldn't even say I have a type. It's just attraction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not really attracted.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, Drew, is she someone that's your type?
Nah, I don't think so. Kind of the same. I'm not really feeling like a physical attraction. I love the outfit and everything, but just physically, I'm not really feeling like an attraction. I think, for the most part, you see someone physically, you want to make sure you can kind of vibe with them a little bit first. So,
Okay.
yeah. But I love the outfit, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, and we do still have the rest of the balloons left unpopped.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these ladies a question just to help you narrow it down, see who's more of your vibe.
Okay. So in a relationship, when you're with somebody, there's always traits that come out naturally when you're with someone for a period of time. What would you say is your like most toxic trait? You would think that something that you'd be like, oh, this is gonna shy someone away. And what would you say is your best quality, like your best trait?
All right. Let's start over here with your name and age, and what is your toxic trait and your best trait?
Alaya, and I'm 25. I would say my toxic trait would be I would shut down. I need time to process the situation before I can actually talk to you, but a lot of people like to talk in that moment to resolve the issue. So I would say that was my toxic trait. And then for my most, what was the question?
Your best trait.
My best trait, my optimism. I'm very optimistic. I just love thinking about the future and what can possibly happen.
Okay.
All right. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
I'm Asia, I'm 25, and I would say my best trait that comes out, I think I'm like really helpful. If I notice something like that you might need help in or like you forgot to do something, I'll always like try to help out any way I can. And then toxic trait, I would say I'll just like ghost people. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Questions on that?
When you mean ghost, like, do you just kind of vanish and then have a reason why you vanish? Do you come back and at least give a reason, or you just
Yeah, I'll
drop
give a
it?
reason. I'll give a reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I try not to do that anymore, but it tends to happen.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Your name and age, and what is your best trait and toxic trait?
My name is Princess. I'm 23. I would say my best trait is that I'm very understanding. I'm very patient, sometimes more patient than I need to be. I would say my toxic trait would be I'm an overthinker. So I keep a lot of thoughts to myself and ponder on it before I start to come to a conclusion. But I'm not like the type where it's like I'm gonna accuse you or something. I just overthink a lot of different things. So that's what I would
Okay,
say.
well, I'm a listener, so you can, just tell me whatever. I'll say here I'll be a therapist for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back for you.
Yo, this girl, the next girl after this, what's her name, princess chick, whatever, she popped, I bet you anything, because she doesn't want to answer the question. That's it. She's just petty like that. And she's been a troll in recent times. Like, way before these dudes, the last couple of dudes, she was the biggest troll. She was trying to, like, crush their ego and everything.
Let's go over here. Your name and age. And
I'm Taylor. I'm 22, and my toxic trait would be probably my attitude, but I've been working on it. Yeah. And then what was the other one?
your best trait.
My best trait, I'm motivational. Like, I will push you to do things. I'll be on top of you. So, I mean, and then if you need anything too, like, I'm always a good listener. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, appreciate that. I kind of want to go back on that. You mentioned, like, you said, like, attitude. That was, like, your...
Yeah.
Can you kind of explain, like, what do you mean by, like, attitude? Like, say, for example, I didn't fill up your car with gas or something like that. I forgot or something like that.
like,
yeah. Can you kind of...
like, how would I react to the situation?
Yeah, like, how would you react? Yeah. Say, like, I did something in the past, and then, like, that was the final thing, and, like, now you're like, I've had it. Like...
Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell you everything. But,
Okay. Would you let it build up? Would you communicate that?
No, I communicate it
Okay.
for sure. But if, like, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, then, yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but...
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually a good answer, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah.
Your name and age, and what is your best trait and toxic trait?
I'm Paris. I'm 28. My best trait is that I'm like down to earth. Everything. I don't have a toxic trait. I have growth traits. And so my growth trait is basically, sometimes I like shut down. I have my moments. I'm not a person that have mood swings. It's just that I'm like a person that you have to be able to understand, because I have a pattern. But they're not bad patterns. They're like good patterns. When you know, you know. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, we did get a pop over here. Your name and age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Alex. I'm 25. I just don't see myself being like your woman. I see myself like being your friend. Like, we can hang out.
Yeah.
You're attractive. Nothing wrong
Appreciate
with
that.
you.
Thank you.
I just don't see myself being with you.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Is it something he said, or is it...
Oh, his pants are kind of tight, but he's not ugly or anything.
So literally she's like, I don't see myself being your woman because your pants are too tight. Bro, these women are killing me, man. Like, every single episode, it's like always something new, you know?
Athletic fit,
I
so,
just, I just feel like we
ran
can be
track, so.
like, we can be friends. We can go like to the bar and drink.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah, okay.
Not serious.
All right.
And is she someone that's your type?
No, I think kind of like on the friend basis, like you were saying, I would definitely see us like kind of vibing as friends kind of thing. You really direct with your approach of kind of why you popped your balloon and things like that. So I really appreciate that. And that's kind of like what I like to have in my friend group anyway. Someone who's more direct, kind of, be able to communicate effectively. So yeah, not really my type per se preference wise, but definitely a friend for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to have you pop. How many balloons should we do? Let's do 2 balloons.
Okay. Oh.
I know. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and hand you a pick. There you go. And
right.
Go ahead and pop those 2 balloons, and then I'll follow you and ask you why you ended up popping after you pop those 2.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's start with the first one you popped. Yeah. So why did we end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, the responses you gave were really nice and everything. I think it was just a fit. I wasn't really feeling the fit kind of thing. You seem very, very humble, which is top notch. Like, I love that. But I think it was just like the fit. So yeah, but you're really, you're well spoken. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. And so why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I kind of see it like, you cool, could be like a cute little partnership or whatever type thing. I mean, hey, it ain't nothing too bad to say about you for real, but Yeah, you know.
Thank you. And then, so why did we end up popping her balloon?
I think the thing that you mentioned, and I know you said you're kind of working on it, was kind of like the attitude control kind of thing. I think for me, I've had relationships in the past where that has been something they said they were working on, and it ended up being like a big problem. So I think my fear of kind of diving into that again, I'm not saying that it's always bad. Sometimes it's good because sometimes you need that counterbalance. I think that's what kind of deterred me away. Other than that, love the outfit, like you're well-spoken as well.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's the primary thing. Yeah.
Yeah, attitude, bro. And there's a girl that popped like right after this girl. You best bet she has attitude as well. So I mean, yeah, let them take themselves out. Why not, right? Like you don't want this in your life, right? If you're dating somebody with a really big attitude problem, that's gonna really make your relationship such a toxic one. Like you're gonna be regretting being with them. You're gonna have days where you don't even want to come home, man. You want to hide outside rather than coming and dealing with her. So makes sense.
And so why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I love dogs. And so you said you were doing your training with dogs, right?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
it's
training
your
my dog right now. Yeah.
So yeah, and I go to the gym. I go to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week. So, and I don't know, you seem like you know what you want. So I kind of like that.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. And we did get a pop balloon back here. Okay, why did we end up popping?
I didn't want to pop, but the more I was like looking at you, you really kind of like resemble my uncle. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. My uncle's handsome.
Yeah,
You're a handsome
thank
man, but I just couldn't look past
too much.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That don't even make no sense. So she didn't want to pop, but the more she was looking at him, he resembles her uncle. Like he could be a complete different person than your uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe physical appearance wise, he looks like your uncle, but I mean, you could be a cool dude for all you know. He could be better for you. He could be the man of your dreams. But just because he resembles your uncle a little bit, you're like, yeah, I'm a pop. You don't even know him. Like, you didn't even want to pop too. That's not even a solid reason.
Okay.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would say so for sure. Well put together.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely approach her if I saw her out. 100%.
Ew.
Yeah.
Just had to be the uncle, huh?
Uncle.
All right. Any questions, ladies, for our guy? Okay, let's start down here.
How do you feel about somebody with kids?
Great question. So with kids, I would rather prefer like to grow with somebody and kind of start a family on my own, but I've kind of been able to kind of evolve from that a little bit. So if the person has kids, as long as it's not like a bunch of kids with different like baby daddies, that kind of thing, then I'll be able to kind of grow and kind of change and adapt. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one child.
Okay.
That's
How old is the child?
She's 5.
5?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Think we had a question over here.
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm from New York City originally.
Okay,
Yeah.
and where do you reside now?
I reside actually here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Yeah.
Will distance be a problem for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you reside?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Savannah.
Okay.
Oh man, all right. So you did have your balloon and pop for him for quite some time. What was intriguing you?
He's attractive, very well spoken, good head on his shoulders.
Thank you.
I like just the overall aesthetic.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah.
And now she's someone that's your type. Would you approach her if you saw her out?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Givenly like qualities, kind of like my mom, not in a weird way, like motherly qualities that.
I said that before
You know.
I came to you.
just like I mean, obviously, I feel like every guy, like if they have a good relationship with their family, their mom is kind of their first girlfriend, so to speak. So I like to look for like attitude and charisma like that, and she definitely exemplifies that. So yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we did get a pop down here. Why did we end up popping?
The kid thing. I think I would prefer someone who's just already like, I don't have no problem with that. There's a lot that comes with having a child, so I wouldn't want it to be a burden on you type deal. So.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, for sure.
Now
Okay.
she's someone that's your type.
Yeah. Like the response you just said, even though like a balloon got popped, but like the response you said though was very well put together, well like articulated and things like that. And that's definitely like shows that you're mature enough to understand like, okay, what would this person be experiencing if I brought
Exactly.
their, my life into theirs kind of thing and incorporated both. So yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh man, we were so close.
Close but no cigar, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
That is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you, thank you.
Mike. Thank you.
Damn shocking, ain't it? Huh? I want to just say the last two girls, at least they gave the reasonable answer as to why they popped. The first girl, or the second last girl, whatever, I guess it was a distance issue, right? For a lot of people, they can't really do long distance. It makes sense and it's fair. And then for the other one, I guess she's a mother, right? She already has a kid. And he said, I think he had a little bit of a problem with, you know, women having kids from different, whatever, baby daddies. But I mean, I guess he said from multiple baby daddies, like more than one kids with different men. So she had one kid. I mean, he said, I think he was willing to kind of work towards it and grow with her, right? Learn about it. But he kind of was unsure about it. He kind of was like in the midline. Yeah, I guess that's a fair judgment. That's a fair reason as to why she would pop. And for the other girls, though, it's like one of them is like, you remind me of my uncle. The other one is like, yeah, we can go to a bar. I see you more of a friend. It's like they gave really not reasonable reasons as to why they popped on him. But yeah, I mean, you already know what it is. You already know how this show goes down, right? Most of the times, even if these men, once they walk through those doors, like if I was one of them walking in, I would already assume I'm gonna get popped regardless if I'm 10 out of 10 well put together. They're always gonna have something to say. If it's not your height, it's probably the way you talk. If it's not how you talk, it's what you're wearing. If it's not what you're wearing, it's the type of day it is. If it's not the type of day it is, it's your astrology signs. If it's not those, it's literally like maybe you blinked at her twice, bro. Who knows? They always have craziest excuses to why they pop, but it's such a joke at this point. I think it's just entertainment purposes. I would never take this show really serious, right? I mean, I don't know how men go to these shows in the first place. Like, are they seriously looking to find a partner in these type of shows? Or are they just going for entertainment purposes, just to get a kick out of it, just to get a laugh and see where they are at, But yeah, anyways, that's that. Let me know what you guys think. Click a like, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Easy.